Today we'll see some boss fights announced of a very anticipated action RPG game that's coming out in the end of 2025, Crimson Desert, a game developed by the studio Pearl Abyss, a Korean studio that also developed the game Black Desert, a classic and beloved MMORPG. And now they decided to gather all the know-how they have from developing and working in video games for so many years to create a game totally focused in the single-player mode, mixing a lot of different features, some that we can see in other games, but here it looks absolutely insane, and you'll see many of these features here. And remembering that the game will be available on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Windows in the end of 2025, but with no release date yet. This first boss fight is a simple one, set in a sort of simple battle, and then there will be a stronger one that will challenge you into a great fight, and he won't fight alone, but with some friends helping him.
You're all that's left. Must be lonely.
Myurdin!
Should have taken our offer when you had the chance. Look at yourselves. Peace. What good is that if you're all fucking dead?
My comrades died for a noble cause.
I'll tell you what's noble. Wine, wealth, and women. Those who follow me shall have all three. Get him! Greymane, tell me where it is.
No, never.
Never is a strong sentence. I find nevers are quite malleable under pressure.
You'll never know.
Wrong answer. Better luck to the next Greymane. Give Gian my regards. Bring me the others. The hunt has begun.
As I said, that's a simple one, probably in the start of the game, but now we'll see a bigger one, way more epic even, with impressive visual effects and details, so get ready cause this one looks really insane.
The crow from the Reventine Monastery.
I still feel your lingering breath as silence fills the dark. Draven, my precious crow. May you find eternal rest in the dark of light. And you, Greymane, shall wither away and rot in the earth's cold embrace. Your soul will never find peace.
I'm having a hard time finding any peace as it is. Have at it, witch!
When Umbra casts absolute darkness upon this land, the corpses of those foolish witches from Tarek will pile into a mountain. I shall stand atop that mountain and witness the arrival of true paradise. Yet, I wished for my son Draven to be by my side. So be it. Let us see how long you can jest. I will twist your neck until that insolent mouth of yours is silenced. So that not even a whimper of pain escapes your lips. Then, I'll turn you inside out and grant you the agony of your limbs being torn apart for an eternity. In the end, your shredded soul will be hard fighting.
Draven. How about I claim you as my own, as my son?
Your words reek of deceit, witch!
And here we see something that we see in Souls-like games. You think you've defeated the boss, but not yet. When you reach the end of the life bar, you just find out that there's a second phase, what's usually more epic, with a more powerful soundtrack. Harder, the boss just becomes faster and stronger, even using different attacks, and much more, so just check it out.
I shall grant you wealth, power, and strength that is challenged by none.
Thought you could still feel Draven's breath?
A hideous fear always dwelled deep within that child. But you are different. You are perfection.
What a chilling compliment!
You will be mine, Greymane. I shall embrace you with a love deeper than what I ever gave to him.
You just needed a child to fulfill your own desires.
This one is extremely intense, isn't it? One thing we can see in these boss fights, beyond the visual and audio quality of the game, is that all boss fights, at least for now, got a lore behind it. It's not just a beast that you go and fight, but it seems a part of a sort of quest, with informations and more. What seems interesting Now, we'll see a boss fight that reminded me of a game. Well, actually this game reminds me a lot of games, like The Witcher, Zelda, Assassin's Creed, and more. But this specific boss fight reminded me another game. I won't say the game now, but if you played it you'll notice it. But once again, it looks like a quest line, this boss fight.
Ho, look how the heavens smile upon us. Captain?
This is what you were talking about.
Aye. A veritable crown of jewels, fit for a queen. Look how they sparkle with splendor. Bursts of brilliant ruby flame. Shades of cerulean that put the sea to shame. Streaks of sunlight striking stone, dappling the earth with viridian hues. Ah! How could anyone tire of such a sight?
Don't ask me. You've got the pickaxe.
What? Oh, it's trembling! My excitement made manifest has moved me most literally!
Diedrich!
Do you know the game now? Well, I think you do, the classic and iconic Shadow of the Colossus. And I'm sure this is not just a coincidence, but probably a sort of tribute. What's always fun to see in video games. That's fun cause we could see some mechanics in this fight, and I liked it. Well, the next one is insane. It's a sort of 1v1 situation, against a fast and furious foe. And there will be an interesting thing in this one. We'll see it.
Another intruder who dares to covet my hoard. None but I are worthy to wield such wealth. This writhing worm doubted me. So I swiftly dispelled him of his doubt. It seems you require a similar lesson.
And again, you thought it was over, but no, not yet. A strong and determined king wouldn't surrender and die so easily. So he's coming back, and now even stronger. Now it's over, right? No? Yeah, this one got a third phase, and he'll never surrender, never. Now it's over. He can't fight anymore. Not after this fatal blow, right? Let's see it.
No, this cannot be. If I am no longer worthy, then who can bear such burden? Weight of this crown. I now rule over naught but ruin.
Yeah, that's over. But he never gave up, and went back to the throne to die as a king. Respect for that, bro. Rest in peace now. The boss fight now will be really interesting. A sort of enemy that hides in the shadow. One thing that I truly liked in this boss fight is the stage. It's huge, with an impressive visual style among the vegetation, with insane movements and effects.
Devil of the reed fields, I have come to claim your head. Show yourself, coward!
You would take such a pitiful life as mine? Well, you're certainly not the first to try. My own father, if one could call him that. Came desperately seeking his bastard boy.
when no sons were left of his noble line. But when he took one look at my leprous face, he called me never. He tried ending my life.
This is not over yet, but the second phase of this one is different, a sort of puzzle, if I can say it that way. So I wonder unique features we'll see in other boss fights of the game, but this one is pretty simple. Well, a third round too. Yeah, there is. And something that amazed me in this part is the stage reacting to the boss's attacks. Take a look at the fragments and things in the air in every lashing attack of the boss. This really impressed me.
Care to guess? The musk.
No!
Well, now that my secret has come to light, this dance shall resume some other day.
Running again?
Allow this poor man a brief respite, and look to your own health as well, until we meet again.
And now it's over, he lost, but didn't die, and everything implies that there'll be a second encounter through the game. That's good. This boss fight was incredibly good. Even the lore of the characters seems interesting for me. The next boss fight is against an insane snowy mountain beast. Should I call it a spirit? Well, the fight starts against some normal bandits. In the start we don't understand why they are doing what they are doing, but they believe it's to protect them from this called spirit. If that is true, I'm not sure, but they really believe that.
Kill him, quick! Before we encourage rough! We cannot let him take the children! You got any idea what you're doing? The spirit will punish us all! Why on? The spirit of the mountain! Over there! We've all gone and doomed ourselves!
Shit.
After this insane, yet normal fight, we'll finally see the true boss fight here, a dire creature that resembles a snowy version of the Bigfoot, but with some horns. A fierce beast won't surrender so easily, right? I knew it. So let's get ready for the second round. Once again another boss fight with 3 rounds. The second round we've seen some different moves. Even the protagonist trying to climb the beast like that boss similar to Shadow of the Colossus. But didn't work very well here. So let's see the third and final round. Very good boss fight indeed, insane visual style, fast and strong, with stylish movements and attacks. The stage was also very good, an immersive snowy mountain with impressive details. And let me know something, so far, of every boss fight we've seen of this game, which one is your favorite? We've seen different styles of bosses, with different mechanics, big bosses, human bosses, and more, so let me know it in the comments. So far it's one of the best upcoming action RPG games of this year. We still don't know the day it's coming out yet, but it'll be released in the end of 2025, maybe September, October, November, we don't know, but I'm really excited about it. All the mechanics we've seen in this game suits really well here. I'm a true fan of Souls-like games, and also great open-world RPGs. And this one is an excellent one, and even reminds me some features of Souls-like games, for example, especially the boss fight style. The studio developing is South Korean, the studio is Pearl Abyss, and it's coming out to Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Windows. As I said it in some other videos, Asian studios outside of Japan are doing excellent games lately. Japan does it for a long time already. That's why I say outside of Japan. But studios from China and Korea are proving that they are excellent making games too, so I'm always curious to play more Asian games. This year we're also going to see the new experience of Lies of P. That's also from a Korean studio. Neowiz is the name. It's a huge DLC that's coming out to the game, and looks really fun. I played the original game when it was released. I finished it about 7 or 8 times, so it just makes me even happier about seeing new games coming out from Korea. To be honest, I've never played Black Desert, but I know that the people who plays it loves it. That's why I know this game will be at least a good RPG game. It looks so huge and massive, with insane features, since the combat to the exploration and mysteries. The combat is fast and fluid, with many different weapons and styles, what makes me wonder how many possibilities of builds we'll have in the game. The story seems to be a great point here too, with something that reminds me of Assassin's Creed series, like a sort of superior beings assisting you in the journey, what sounds really mysterious for me. And today we've seen some boss fights, and as I said, I'm a huge fan of Souls-like games, and this one got some features in that style. The boss fights themselves reminds me of a Souls-like game. And no, it doesn't look hard, but looks fluid and tight, with impressive moves, insane visual effects, and epic soundtracks, and all that makes me want to play it even more. Remembering, the game is coming out in the end of 2025, with no release date yet, but shall be revealed in the next months. It'll be released on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Windows. But I'd like to know from you guys, do you think it's going to be a great game? Is it going to be as massive as it looks? Is it going to be a game of the year? Comment it. I want to know different opinions too. Thank you so much for watching guys, subscribe and click in the like button, that helps me a lot. And that's it, thank you, and so long.